Street to Chicago.
First class? Yes, sir. Right this way.
He's a busy publisher who's taking the train for one reason only.
I just want to be bored.
Come on. Well, you're in for the ride of your life.
Yeah.
You just pick out a little chickie, my friend, and it's hugging lunch all the way to Chicago.
What do you publish?
Oh, mostly nonfiction. Cookbooks, how-to-do-it books.
It's very interesting. Are you married?
Divorced.
But in the next 3 days, he will fall in love. He will witness a murder. And become involved in a bizarre international intrigue.
All right, listen, Buster, you're in trouble. And I mean big trouble. Because I'm reporting you. All right, enough's enough. If you're willing to forget it, I don't believe this. Are you kidding?
From an innocent passenger, George Caldwell will become a victim. A man who will be forced to risk his life in order to save it.
Hold it! Don't move or I'll shoot!
He will fall into possession of the priceless Rembrandt papers and into a perfect frame-up for murder.
Holy moly, you shot him!
All right, mister. Just keep your hands where they are and we'll have no trouble. Give me that.
Don't you...
He will make a friend.
Who are you? I'm a thief, man. What they want you for anyway, man? Murder. Drop me off anywhere along in here, okay? I don't mess with the big gun.
And become a fugitive from the law, wanted in every state.
Wait right here. Go get the tickets and let's goodbye, George. What are you talking about? Well, how are we going to get on the train? Got an idea? I can't pass for black. You tell him. I didn't say I was going to make you black. I said I was going to get you on the train.
It's comedy.
That's my man. That's my man. I don't think we'll make it past the cops. We'll make it past the cops. I just hope we don't see no Muslims.
It's romance
You've got shoe polish behind your ear.
and adventure in the runaway suspense hit of the year. 20th Century Fox presents a Frank Yablans presentation, Silver Streak. Starring Gene Wilder, Jill Clayburgh, Richard Pryor, and Patrick McGowan as Devereaux.
Why are we doing this thing fast?
You've got a dead engineer in a runaway train that's going to hit Chicago in 15 minutes.
By plane, by train, by the edge of your seat. It's the most hilarious suspense ride of your life. Nothing can stop Silver Streak.
Silver Streak is an action, comedy, crime, romance, thriller movie that was released on December 3rd, 1976. This is one of the movies that Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor did together, and it is fairly popular. But is it good or not? Well, let's find out by starting, as always, with the story. The story follows George Caldwell, who is a publisher, and he takes a train called Silver Streak to Chicago. On the train, he meets a sultry secretary and witnesses a murder. That is when things get out of hand, and George suddenly realizes there's something way more to this. Even when he is framed for killing a cop. I have to say, this story is pretty damn good. The scenarios are intriguing and very exciting. The characters are fairly good. I liked how George attempted to fight the villains. The filmmakers could have had Donaldson and the other federal agents do all the fighting. But George actually fucking tries to fight some enemies, and he does it fairly well. Grover is supportive, and so are Donaldson and Hilly. Even the fucking farmer is pretty supportive, but not exactly the brightest. The only character that is really bad is Devereaux. He is the bastard that does perfect as a villain, but not as a likable character. The writing is fucking great. There are countless memorable lines that are pretty well written. On top of that, there are many memorable moments. Some that come to mind are the part when Richard Kiel, you know, the guy who played Jaws in the 007 series, throws George off a train and George yells, "Son of a bitch!" Or the part where Grover disguises George as an African American to get him on the train. Or even the part when Devereaux says the N-word and Grover is all like, "I'll whoop your ass, you racist prick." The action scenes are pretty damn good. There is mostly gunplay, which is filmed fairly well. But there are also some scenes of tense scenarios, like trying to jump from one entrance of a train to another. Like trying to jump from one entrance of a train car to another. Or flying a plane to catch the Silver Streak. Or a brief fight on top of the train cars. There is some blood, which makes the action scenes have a little extra dose of intensity. The best thing is you can watch this movie as an action movie, a comedy, or both. The production values are pretty good. The cinematography actually does make for some nice visuals. The editing is masterfully done. The music is actually pretty good. Henry Mancini does the score, by the way. The sets are realistic. The sound is pretty good, but don't expect it to be of high quality. This is an older movie after all. Overall, Silver Streak is one hell of a ride. It has great writing, a memorable story, damn good action scenes, and nice production values. The only flaw that I do have with it is, despite what I said, it's not an amazing movie. But it's entertaining enough for me to watch again and again. It's a classic, and that is why I give Silver Streak 4 out of 5 stars, with the title of awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank you all for watching, and later.